Hey, teacups, welcome to another episode of Tea with Teash podcast. And I'm your host, Teash. Today we'll have Atlanta's very own actress, model, entrepreneur, and speaker, Miss Nicole Gregory. I'm waiting for her to jump on so that we can get this thing started. I hope you are having an amazing Saturday thus far. And so, yeah, it is Sip Saturday to be exact. So, what's in your cup? Mine is some coffee today. Usually I'll do a tea, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do coffee today. In other news, so I'm very excited to speak to this young lady because she's doing some really amazing things, and I definitely want you guys to be aware of it. And we are going to get into something very, very cool and special that she's getting ready to be involved in. And so once I can get her on the live, then we can tea about it. So we're going to give everybody a minute to get in here, especially Miss Nicole. So I actually see her now. I still want you guys to come in. Make sure that you are sharing this live and get into this tea real quick. Hopefully you have tea. If not, you can have some coffee like me. It's all good. So we're going to get Miss Nicole Gregory to share. And yeah, we're just going to get into it. Just know that you need to be in New York for it. Hey, girl.
Hi.
How
Let me
are
get my
you?
AirPods. Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
You can hear me? I seem like I'm echoing. I'm gonna get my AirPods. Is that okay?
That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. I'm
Hey
waiting.
girl, you're so cute.
Thank you. So are you. All right, teacups, we're ready for the show.
That way I can hear you clear.
Of course, of
So
course.
much better. Yes, yes,
Well,
yes.
hello there again. So now that we have people coming on in, baby. So you
Yes.
have a lot of great things going on. How are
I'm
you?
doing well. I'm so excited. Thank you so much
Of
for this
course.
opportunity. I'm so excited for this. So yeah, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. And honey, I was telling my teacups out there, I said now the news that you have to share, they have to be in New York for. So let's get into that real quick.
Yeah.
Introduction time again. So, as I mentioned to everybody before, you are Atlanta's own model, actress, speaker, entrepreneur, just really doing it big. So, we are excited to have you here today. And, baby, it's a slay. I love your face. I don't know who did it, but snaps on
Thank you.
it. You're welcome. So, all right, so we're getting ready to get into it. So
Yeah.
congratulations on
Thank
upcoming New
you.
York Fashion
Thank
Week.
you.
What?
I know it's crazy.
Oh my God,
It's
how did that
crazy.
opportunity come about?
Well, you know what? I have a good girlfriend. I don't know if she's in here or not.
Uh-huh.
Tab. She suggested that I apply for it, and so it's it's important that you have sisters around you that are going to lift you up and see your potential, even when you don't
Oh
see
yeah.
it or when you're questioning it. You know what I mean? So she was like, "I want you to apply for it," and I was like,
And
"Fashion Week," and I'm
they was
like,
with it.
"Girl, look." They sent that email back, and I just was like, "What?" So, but I have modeled for a while. I did it when I was in my 20s. And so I kind of gave it a break because I went into healthcare. And
Okay.
so it seems like as soon as I touched foot down in Atlanta, like things just started happening. So I'm super excited. I leave Wednesday. And I will be in New York until Saturday for the Modern Day Wife event. So I'm so super excited to even be a part of it. They have me listed as model influencer co-host because with so many diverse personalities, things could change. You could end up walking, you could not end up walking, you could end up doing this. You
Yeah,
just
be
never
open to
really know.
everything.
You never really know what you're going to end up doing. But just to be in the atmosphere and be a part of the project, it's like, I'm amazed. I'm amazed.
Girl, congratulations, honey, because not everybody goes to New York Fashion Week. And I love that you highlighted all the different avenues that you could be a part of, even if you're not walking, which you're walking. We know that. Because I actually did media for Kansas City Fashion Week here last year, and I'm trying to get involved in it again this year because it's such an amazing opportunity and you meet
Yeah.
different people that are from here and people that are not from here that are coming here to walk. So I love it and I'm here for kids. And I
Yes.
like that you also mentioned Atlanta because that's actually on my to do list to relocate because there's so many things going on in Atlanta, so many
Hmm.
opportunities. And the ladies down there, I mean, even the men in
Hmm.
business, but everybody shows so much love.
Hmm.
And so, you know, I love to be where the love is. So,
Yeah, I love it. I love it. You know, I'm from the Midwest, and so it has a different vibe to it. But the girlfriends that I have, they're none of them are from here. They all kind of two of them still live out of
okay.
state. One lives here, and then it's myself that live here. But you would never know that we don't. It's because we really try every day. There's an effort to make sure that we're sharing, we're supporting, we're uplifting, we were praying, all of that. So
Yes.
all of that got me to New York, not just the
Oh, yeah.
application. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a village to get you where you're going.
It
So I'm
sure
excited. I'm
does.
excited. Yeah, I'm
It takes a
excited.
lot of wonderful people that see your potential, like you said, that share and support what you're doing, and you do
Mm-hmm.
the same for them. And yes, absolutely, being from the Midwest, Kansas City to be exact, it's very different. You know, it's I feel more of how do I want to say this, diversified a
Mm-hmm.
little bit. I um I try really hard to pour into other people, share businesses and things like that because I want the love back and I want to feel that inclusion. But it's nothing like down south. It's
Mm-hmm.
nothing like Tennessee, Florida, all these different areas where people actually like me,
Mm-hmm.
people I've never met. So, you know, and you can definitely gain a sisterhood in business and everything else. And people don't think it's possible, but it is.
It
It
is.
really is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, dear. So let's keep this party moving, baby, because I'm excited. So you've been featured in Bold Journey magazine, as have I.
Yes.
Such an amazing magazine. In City
Yes.
magazine, Cultural Care magazine. Is that how you
Yes.
pronounce it?
Yes.
Okay. And also Medium magazine. So how has your journey of success been thus far, in your opinion?
I think honestly, I'm just getting started. Like I
Yes.
think the magazines just give a glimpse of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
It just gives you about 5% of who I am, but I'm purposely taking people. I don't call my people followers, I call them
Yeah.
family. So I'm
Yeah.
just taking my family with me on this New York journey, on these
Yes.
film journeys, on these magazine journeys, because the magazine articles are so small, and so it only gives you a little cusp of who I am as a
Uh-huh.
person. And I'm so many more layers than that. So I really feel like my success is just started, if
Mm-hmm.
I'm being honest, because I think it's an assignment. I don't just like, oh, I just kind of happened to be here. I really think that I was placed here. So,
Absolutely.
because of that, that's why I think success is such a small word. I like to use assignment. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? So it's like I think I'm just getting
Yeah.
started, you know. I think so. Well, I'm getting started again because, like I said, I've
Yeah.
modeled before,
Uh-huh.
but never to this degree. So I think, man, if 2024 and 2025 starting out like this,
Okay.
we
I
may
love
have
it,
to do this
honey.
again in like six
We're
months.
gonna have to because hey, there's gonna be so much to revisit and recap
Yeah,
on. And with this going in February 1st
yeah,
today,
yeah. Today, yeah,
honey, just seeing what you have in store for yourself, and then so many other opportunities are coming your way. You've got to thank God and just
yes,
really hone in on the fact that these are blessings
man,
because they don't happen to everybody, not all the time. And I don't take anything that I do or that anybody else does as little or lightweight,
yeah,
honey, because it's a reason that you're a part of it
yes.
all. It's a big reason. So always be gang about yourself, girl.
I'm learning, girl. I'm learning. I'm
Yes, you
learning.
have to. Okay. So, and I have these questions,
I,
baby. I was trying to make sure that
let's
I had
do
them
it.
on
I'm ready. I'm
roll.
ready. I'm ready.
And I'll have my glasses on. So I always make that announcement whenever I want y'all to see my face, which is light work. But I can't see, girl. So here we go. Um, so you have overcome so many adversities and now living without fear and trusting God. So, what is your mission as far as bringing light to women around the world that are less than confident that they will overcome their hardships? Because I know you have a story.
You
So,
do. Um, I think it's just realizing I stepped out of fear when I realized that I wasn't in control. You
yes.
know what I mean? Because it's like I the career that I've built on is it's a very controlled environment. It's
Mm-hmm.
healthcare data. So it's very, very controlled. So I would always have to find a way to feed the creative side of me because
Okay.
everything was so, healthcare is so in a box. You treat a person,
It
you
is.
go, yeah, it's very in the box.
It
So
is.
I would first say people are only going to resonate with how real you are with yourself. Like I laugh at myself. My friends know I'll crack a joke in a second because I'm just who I
Yes.
am. I'm layered. I cuss sometimes. Sometimes I don't like what you say. I'm observant. I'm
Uh-huh.
that friend that's reading the room. You know what I'm saying? I'm clocking the T.
Have to.
So I'm just me.
Yeah.
I'm me and I'm flawed. I'm not perfect. I've been through some stuff, yes. So I would say the first way to gain confidence into your next season is to accept who you are.
Oh yeah.
Accept
You hit
who
that.
she is, accept who she's not, and accept who you want her to be. The second thing I would say is be authentic in your presentation to other people.
Okay.
Like when I walk into a room, I don't have any expectations of anyone but myself. I'm my biggest competition. So
Yeah.
I'm not worried about who else is in the room that's bigger than me. I'm just worried about who I'm presenting. Am I my best self when I go into that room?
Uh-huh.
Because I need to be able to function in the rooms with Angela Bassett, and I need to be able to function in the rooms with the coffee maker from Starbucks. I'm
Yes.
not different in that room than I am in this room because I'm taking me wherever I go. So I would say be authentic, stay authentic to yourself, and do you. Don't try to
Period.
be don't try to be like this person or that person. I'm just trying to be the best version of Nicole Gregory I can be. I'm not trying to be the better Angela Bassett. I'm not trying to be the better Denzel. I'm just trying to use their gift as a way to hone in on my own gift. I'm not trying to turn into the next Angela Bassett. There's only one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm saying, and I mentioned her because it's not her acting that I'm talking about. I'm talking about who the woman,
Uh-huh.
that woman, you get around in her presence, it elevates you up. Like you
And
can't,
that's what we need as
you
women.
need
That's what we
that.
need.
You need
That
that. And so
purpose.
I think that's the purpose. I think that's my purpose is that when I walk into a room that you force yourself to elevate up,
Uh-huh.
that whatever thought process, even I tell my daughters, I don't ever want to catch you walking to the bus stop with your head down, doing this. You're a goddess. I need
Absolutely.
you to, what are we doing? Show this
Uh-huh.
bag. You know what I'm saying? Show this bag, head
Mm-hmm.
up. Hi, my name is. Like,
Okay.
we're not
You
doing
better
this.
hit it,
You know what I'm
honey.
saying? So I think because I've succeeded in so many other areas in my life that I stayed true to myself
Mm-hmm.
throughout the process. And so this is the product. You guys are on the receiving end of that that me being authentic. That's how I would put it. I hope I answered the
Love
question.
it. You did, honey. And you are so confident over there. I see this glow, and you are not playing about you. 'Tis the season of not playing about us. Period. Like hands down.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
everything that you said, you hit it right on the head. I actually have an episode called authenticity. And I feel like there's so many people that lack that.
Yeah,
And also like you said, you have to take you everywhere you go. So I don't want to switch up to be here, here, or here.
yeah,
I'm gonna give you me in its rarest form,
right,
but I'm still gonna play the role that I need to play in
right,
order to successfully move around here.
right. But I mean,
And
Black
when
women, we've done that all our
yeah,
lives. We've
yeah,
had to wear several different hats in a family. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So when I'm in a room with a different class of people, the benefit of having to navigate different seasons of my life is being able to mesh in with just about any audience that I can relate
yes.
to because I've lived all those
Mm-hmm.
seasons.
And that's the best way to put it. That's like telling somebody that has never been in a certain struggle, hey, you can't do that. Hey, you should think like this. Hey, you should maneuver through it like this, but you've never been there. So it's so satisfying to know that I can really identify with these people because I have been that person.
Hmm.
And then that's where it comes in. Oh, she's as real as it get because she's really been here. And to see her in this light now, she ain't playing. What she's
Hmm.
telling me is factual. So I love that. And I, like I said, I love what you're doing. And when you get out here, I cannot highlight enough about Fashion Week. Like, I've never been to New York, and I want to slide through.
And this
And,
is my first time. I've
that's
never been. This is
amazing.
my first time. And so to have this be the first time, listen, I'm finna
Okay.
represent my daughters. I'm finna represent my sisters. I'm finna
Yes.
represent the little girls that I've never met.
Yes.
I'm finna bring the Angela Oprah in me out. Listen, I'm finna bring the
Woo.
Takara out. I'm finna bring Imani out. I'm about to, I think that is going to literally recharge the assignment. And I think it'll give me a clear view and a clear vision
Yeah.
of like, this is what this is really about to look like. Uh,
Absolutely. And it's certainly not the last, baby, because you're going to be in different states doing their Fashion Week, running them down.
Speak
So,
it. I receive it.
you got to think like that, honey, because this is just the beginning, like you
Yeah.
said. So,
Yeah.
just understanding that God hears everything that you whispering to him about, and he just going to show you how it's going to work. So I'm excited. I won't be able to be there, but I'm sure you're gonna be posting
Yeah.
videos and
I'm
pictures.
gonna take you
And I'm
with
gonna
me, girl.
be, and I love the fact that Miss Christina Johnson gonna be out there too. So I'm
Yes.
definitely gonna be clocking all the work.
Clock is so much tea.
All
I
the
can't
work.
wait. I cannot
I'm gonna make sure
wait
I have some
to.
good tea for that. Or will I be drinking tea? Will I be drinking wine? I don't know. But celebratory moments are coming,
Yes.
okay?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
let's see. Let's tell you about the EGO announcement.
Mhm.
So, what's on the horizon for you as far as that's concerned?
Man, so I have to have a calendar. And I never thought that I would ever say that, but I have to have a calendar because after New York Fashion Week, after when I get off of this, I have a production meeting with a producer for a movie. So I'm about to get details for that. So then I was casted for a play that's coming out in May. That'll be here in Atlanta in May. So you're gonna have
Ah,
to come and see me doing that.
you
Um,
better get them.
so and then I am in a upcoming movie called Assassin Redemption. So we have that. I think that starts filming in the spring.
Okay.
I gotta get, and not to mention I have a few speaking engagements coming up between March and May. Uh and I got casted in another play that's I think in June. So I my calendar is technically
Busy.
full.
Okay. Busy and
Not
blessed and booked.
Yeah, yeah, because you have to work on projects as
Yeah.
they come out, so that you have to allow time for that,
Yeah.
and not to mention any modeling that I may do in between. So it's a lot.
Honey, it
And
sounds like I'm going with you.
the announcement is just to kind of let people know, just to kind of be on the lookout. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? For me and some things that I'm doing, I'm most excited about the modeling because I can bring my own
Of
personality to
course you
that.
can.
And I'm super excited about the play because I'm accustomed to doing
Yeah.
film. So doing the theater is going to
It's gonna be a little
really,
different.
it's going to be a little different. It's going to stretch my comfort zone a little bit.
Okay.
But it allowed me to interact with my audience directly.
Yeah.
And I think it'll help me come out of my shell a little bit
Yeah.
because I often play to the back a lot of
Okay.
times, and that film kind of allows me to hide that little piece of me.
Right.
But theater, it's
You got to be on
animated.
scene
It's
in
out
theater.
there. It's
Yes.
out there. So yeah, and I don't know what else is coming up. So I'm just gonna let God do what he
He gonna
does
surprise you. He gonna blow your
and
mind.
place me where he wants me to be. Um I just stop worrying about it. And when people call, I just be like, okay, that's fine. Okay,
Cause
that's fine.
hey, I tell people if you're gonna pray, don't worry. If you're gonna worry, don't
Yeah,
pray. And that's just as real as it get.
yeah,
Whatever's meant for you won't miss you.
yeah.
And I can see so many doors opening up. And it's so uplifting to see other brown girls like ourselves really walking in our purpose because there was a time where we were afraid to do that. We didn't
Absolutely.
have a voice, and if we did have a voice, we weren't talking loud enough.
Yeah,
So we here now,
yeah,
and that holds volumes, that holds weight.
yeah. And I'm
So
hoping, I want my son and my two daughters to kind of look at it, and my little Nova man, to look at it is like, oh my God, that's my grandmother.
Ooh,
Or oh my God, that's, I want, just for him to be able to like, oh, what did your family do? Like, oh, let me show you what my grandma used to do.
okay,
You know what I'm saying?
girl.
Like, I want my children to see, because they travel that hard world with me. So
Yes.
now I want them to be able to see what is done
Yeah.
and what we've done. Because I say we's because I take them with me too,
Yeah.
and because I represent them, you know what I mean? And so when they go to Instagram and they see the media announcements, they keep you humble, child. Because I have to tell my son, like, son, could you share this for me? Yeah, that's fine. You
Girl,
know what
they
I'm
be
saying?
so dry, but they
It's
love
so
it for you. They love it
it's
for
so
you.
dry. But it keeps me like, okay, I gotta keep,
Yes.
I gotta keep going for them, because I want my youngest and my oldest to be like, that's my mom.
Okay.
Like, she's doing it. So I carry I carry the people that got me here that you don't see.
Yeah.
I carry them with me in all of these roles that I play. I bring a little bit of them with me in those. And so these projects are amazing. I mean, the
They are.
scripting is amazing. And I think I'm hoping that Decision 2, I'm hoping that we film that
Hmm.
this summer. So yeah, that's just till June. So who knows what's gonna happen from June to the next January.
You never know because you're breaking down barriers, honey. And in theater, everybody wants you. Everybody gonna need you. And just to see us light up the stage is just so magnificent to me.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
I can't wait to
excited.
check out what you're doing. So whenever these films and things get
Oh yeah.
released, I need to be
Oh
down.
yeah.
I
Oh
need to
yeah.
be on the back
Yeah.
phone, honey,
I'm gonna let
because
you know.
I
I'm gonna
love a
let you
good
know.
movie.
I'm gonna let you know.
Thank you. So, you have been a part of some amazing movie premieres. You've also been a part of some elite mixers, some entertainment events in LA and Atlanta area. So, which has been the most influential to you that you can recall right now because you have so many other things to do?
I would say the one that I took away and I learned, because to me, showing up and taking pictures is one thing, but if I
Yeah.
can take away something that I've learned, it would have to be the Breely Evans event that we did in LA. And it's because I had met Breely before, and interacted with her
Uh
before,
huh.
but never to this degree. And to see her heart and what she
Yeah.
does, and getting to know her as a person, just little bits of her were amazing. You know what I mean? And I was with my sister circle, and so I learned a lot because I'm not an events person. I don't know that. I don't know that
Okay.
world, right? But our good girlfriend does.
Uh huh.
So she's like, do this, do that, do this, do that. So I learned so much, but being able to, number one, witness my friend get her grant there, and then win the 9 to 5 to Wow grant, that was amazing. I just took away so much appreciation.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Because it's so many Black women that are doing amazing things that I've never heard of or I've never met. And I was able to be in the room with such phenomenal people. I mean, just to be in a room with Sheen Magazine,
Yes.
you know,
That's a big
that's a
deal.
huge deal. And so I took away like, wow, you know what? I really can do this. And it's these people behind the camera, they have hearts of gold. They want to see people win.
And that's what it's about, being around greatness like that.
Yeah,
People
so
that are really intending for you to be amazing along with them.
they
Oh my
are.
God, I bet that was
Yeah,
good.
so I would say out of all the red carpet that I've attended from last year to this year, that is the one that I took the most grace away from, because it wasn't about, really didn't make that event about
Uh
her. She
huh.
made that event about everybody else. You know what I mean? And
Amazing.
so it's like, no matter how big you get, sometimes it's not always about you.
Yep.
That humbleness, that gracefulness that she showed, and that hospitality. I hadn't been to LA but maybe twice before that.
Hmm.
So it was just amazing. That trip was just amazing. It
I
was
bet it
really,
was. I've
it was
never been to
amazing.
LA, and I have been. It's been on my to do list for quite a while, and I pray to God that I can make it to LA and do a lot of connecting, networking, and just
Mm-hmm.
being in places with greatness. And who don't want to meet Issa Rae? Who don't want to be down with the team?
I
Like,
mean,
girl, I swear to you, like I've watched the 5 seasons of Insecure so many times. I still watch it. My husband is like, "You watching that again?"
yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah," but I love the fact that because I went through that point in my life where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna quit working corporate, and I worked for a hospital,
Hmm.
and I was like, I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna bet on myself. I'm going to bet on
I
myself,
love it.
and I was like, I gotta do it because that's where my heart is, and if
Yeah.
what I'm doing isn't aligning fully with what I want to do, on the
Yeah.
flip side of who I
Yeah.
am, you know,
Yeah.
I love, love, love compassion, and healthcare is really my judge. But
Mm-hmm.
if I was able to do what I'm doing now,
Mm-hmm.
that's like the other part of me. Healthcare is Artisha,
Yeah.
but what I'm doing here is Teash. And I'm like, you know what? If I could do everything
And
under one
one,
one realm,
yeah.
let me get ready. Let me get
It's
ready to pack
amazing
my
because I
stuff.
had always said it's like there is pieces of me that I manifest. So like I had said, I was like, one day I'm gonna come close to the Netflix building.
Yeah,
And I
you
was
are.
right there in LA. Like I was right there. So it's like I think God is like, okay, you know,
Keep
uh,
talking to him about
keep
it.
talking to me because every time I'm gonna get you a little closer.
Yes,
So just to be next to, around, inside of, I was like, okay, God, listen.
girl, he'll blow your mind, won't he?
So yeah, LA was that for me. Absolutely. Mhm.
Amazing, girl. So, I do want to ask you, what sets you apart from other actresses?
Um, I think my personality, because I asked my friends this,
Okay.
honestly. I did. And it's the reason why I stopped going by Nicole Stewart and I stopped going by Nicole Gregory. Nicole is reserved, observant, she's feminine, she's soft, she is boisterous when she needs to be. But Gregory is that was my dad's name.
Yes.
And so he is strict, strong, straight to the point, straight no chaser. It is what I said it is. You're gonna do what I need you to do. That's it. He's that
Period.
guy.
Yeah.
So I think the benefit of me and my childhood is that I have a way to balance. I've learned to balance that femininity part of me with the masculine part of me. And so I take that to my roles.
Well
You know what I'm
said.
saying? It's like I take the the character that I was in the decision. She was in love. She was so in love. And she was in love with what he said,
Uh huh.
not what he did.
Okay.
But the masculine in her was like, look, you're not going to do this because I said so. So it
Okay.
was like, you
I'm
know what I'm saying? I was
excited. Why am I
so
so excited?
I take, I mesh them very well. I know exactly when the drops off. I know exactly when to stand stern, and that's why I rebranded as Nicole Gregory because I am him. I am my father,
Okay.
but I am
Yeah.
me too. So I mesh them
Uh
both, and then I
huh.
bring you whatever that character's name is.
Okay. So, like right now, I felt like I was watching a movie. Like you turned it on, and I was intrigued and captivated. Like, okay, what else? And I think that's what the world needs, especially when we're watching movies, the newer movies that are coming out. We
Mhm.
need something convincing. We need something captivating, and you just did that for me. I don't know if you meant to do that, but baby, I was in touch. So I love how you broke that down as to who you are and how you became that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm
Dad,
here
dad
for
did
it.
that because when dad said do it, you did it. You know what I'm saying? You ever he was kind of dad where you waited around as a teenager, but then when you heard the garage door open, you got up and started moving because you
Uh-huh.
knew what you had to do. That's the kind of father I had. And
Yes.
so I use him to take care of business very nonchalant, very, this is how it needs to be done. But in film and theater, you you have to, I want the audience to feel what I'm
Yes.
saying. You know what I mean? I want you to be able to look at me and feel like when you look at Brooke in the decision, you feel bad for her, but you feel like enraged for him, even though
Yes.
Brooke is the one you should be
Yes.
mad at. But so when I bring a character to life and I study them, I want to bring out whatever you're afraid to deal with. That's what I want to pull out of my audience. Is whatever that thing that I said or that thing that I did or me doing this or you know what I'm saying or me, looking you up and down or giving that black girl side eye. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I want my audience, men and women, to feel whatever they're afraid to confront
Mm-hmm.
inside. Because when you do that, if I can trigger that seed, then that means I just tapped in. That means I got you. I got
Okay.
you.
Hey. Now listen. Okay, so you have somebody interested in the comments. Mo
Okay.
Flows, which is actually in Virginia, amazing poet. He was on the show.
Okay.
Love it. He wants to know what movie can he catch you in because he's actually getting ready to try to find something to watch. So he wants to see what you have in store for him as far as anything that you've acted in, whether it's recent, passe. He's trying to find something. So recommend.
So you can go to YouTube because I think this is going to be released on Tubi, Netflix, and Prime soon. But right now you can find on YouTube. It's called The Decision, and it's starring myself. It's with Tron. Uh, it's an amazing written
Mhm.
script. And I won't give Brooke away, but just
Okay.
know when you click on the decision, you're gonna see me standing there like, what?
Let's get into it. I can't wait to click on YouTube
What?
after this and say, now what y'all say? What y'all want from the code?
Yes, it's
So
called The
yes.
Decision. It's a decision, and you'll know it because it's three of us on a poster. I think I'm on the left side of him. I think. So she, I wanted people because that was my first film, and that was so to have a first film and be the lead in that film.
Yeah.
Like
That's remarkable, girl.
that's how it started. And so I wanted the audience to, because I've been in her shoes, I wanted them to be like, dang, now she knows she wrong for that, but he wrong too though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like he should have been better than that.
Okay.
So hopefully I connect in that way.
Okay. Well, again, everybody, hey, like Miss Nicole said, she has some amazing projects coming up. So make sure that you lock in with her, follow her, and that way you can keep all the updates
Yeah.
on what she's in,
It's a
all
lot.
the plays and the movies and the things and all that. Because she's going to get you together this year. I have a feeling. And like I said, she will be a part of New York Fashion Week. So what's tea? Like, who don't want to see beautiful models doing their thing and really showcasing their worth and who they are. So
Yeah.
make sure y'all follow her and get
Please
into it.
do.
Yeah. So this is the part where we talk about fun facts. What are
Okay.
some fun facts about Nicole that people may think they know but they don't know, or just something that you want to share?
Well, they don't know that I have skydived before. It's
I'm
crazy.
scared
I
of
know,
that.
right?
I don't know if I
You
could
should
do it.
be. I've
I don't know if I could
only
pull
done
that
it.
one.
I've only done it once, but the Gemini in me, I'm very introverted. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm big Gemini energy over here. So I'm cool with wings in the basement watching TV.
Okay.
Like it don't take a lot for me. But I love to write.
Okay.
I am a writer. I've written some things. I've already finished my book, which I will eventually, once I get it, get it how I see it. Because I'm a perfectionist
Yes.
too. So once I get it the way I've envisioned it, I'll release that. And I'm working on a docu-series. So I'm really, really creative. I'm like
I love it.
I'm like a creative computer.
Yeah.
If I sit long enough,
Yes.
I'm like, okay, what, like, how can I make this? how can I monetize that? Or what can I do to do this? Or how can I showcase? How can I bring somebody into this world with me? How can I connect? I'm great at making connections. So a lot of times the connections aren't even for me. They may be for other people.
Okay.
So I'm a I'm very quiet. I'm very reserved. I'm cool in my house. It don't take a lot for me to be
It sure
impressed. You
don't.
know what I mean? I'm good. But the risky part of me, I do like to skydive. I love pool. I like,
Oh Lord. You one of
Pac-Man.
those put
You
your
know what I'm
money on
saying?
the
Pac-Man is
table
my
type of
thing.
thing.
Yeah, I'll hustle you out 100 or 2. We'll see. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So because that's a Chicago girl in
Okay.
me. So like it's a little bit Gregory and it's a little bit of Nicole. I take that's who I am. So
Okay. Well, I love all of that, honey. And like I said, I am so proud of you. I love to
thank
see it.
you.
I love to
Same
see it.
here.
We waiting on these movies. We're waiting on these plays. We're waiting on all the beautiful things that you don't even know are coming. And I just want to be able to be a part of it, to watch it and see what's going on and share it so that
Of
others can
course.
understand and know who you are and that you're coming,
Of course.
because it takes a village, like you
It
said.
does.
And you are working hard, honey. When you said you have to get a calendar, now I done messed around, got this iPad in the event that I'm busy, busy, busy. And ain't nothing really too much
Yeah.
right now. It's stuff,
But
but I
it's
think I really just
coming.
wanted it.
It's coming. It's coming. And I think God places people in spots for a reason. Cause I don't even remember I don't even remember how this happened, but I just think it happened. I know I was like, oh my God, I love what she's doing. Let me inbox.
You see what
You
I'm
know what I
saying?
mean?
That's what I be on. That's what I be on all the time. When
Yeah.
I see the girls gathering, even the guys, I'm like, you know what? We gonna see what's tea, and you don't know what the response will be, but still reach
Yeah.
out. You don't know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen,
You
so
never know what's
still
gonna
take that
happen.
feeling and go, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we were able to connect, because you are amazing, beautiful inside and out.
Oh,
And
thank you
I
so much.
salute all high tea like that. I
I
salute it.
appreciate
I'm
you.
here for it.
Thank you
I'm
so
just excited for you,
much.
girl.
I
I'm excited.
appreciate it. I'm nervous, but I got it.
And that's how you got to go into it. Nervous as I'll get out, but you're like, you know what? Let me
I
turn it on.
got it. It's fine. Whatever it is gonna be. Whatever it's not, it won't.
And it wasn't meant for you if
I
it
be
don't.
stressing.
Because God makes no mistakes, so He gonna move something better for you. So whatever, just keep talking to Him, and He just gonna show you on display.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. So I so appreciate. I appreciate this opportunity because you didn't have to choose me, but
Girl,
baby, listen,
please,
you need to get your degree in
honey.
marketing, honey, because the way you was pushing this tea today. Baby, listen, I was up to 30 some notifications. I said, what in the Father God in heaven is going on?
Baby, I
Sis
don't
was
be
like,
playing. I don't be
like.
playing about my people. I don't be playing, especially if you are
Listen,
out here and you for real and you really want to just let people know I'm coming, how I'm coming. I can't do nothing but respect it and push it.
I
And that's
love
just
it.
how we do
I
it.
love it. I love it.
Yes.
So yeah, anything I could ever do,
Oh,
to promote and push, and
thank
support,
you.
you know what I'm saying? I'm with
Thank
it. When you come to Atlanta,
you.
honey,
Oh, baby, I'll be back. We was going to talk about that for my
let's do it.
birthday. So
Let's
I
do
was
it.
there in
Okay.
November for PyCon. Shout
Okay.
out to KD Supreme over at Protect Your Energy. Shout out to Freddie Guac. Everybody in Atlanta that loves me, and I love them back.
I love
Let me see
it.
if I can do it, because sometimes they
Oh,
act funny. Okay. So just know I will be back in Atlanta for my birthday, my
I love
43rd to
it.
be exact. I have
Okay.
been looking at some spots to eat and have a
Okay.
few cocktails, and I'm gonna make sure I look you up.
For
July
sure.
31st to August 4th, I will be in Atlanta.
Okay,
So
perfect.
yes.
Perfect. Perfect.
So
Perfect.
I'm
Okay.
excited, but
Cool.
make sure that you keep me posted on all of the amazing awesomeness, and I will make sure to share, 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 because that's
I
what it's
appreciate
about.
it.
That's
Thank
what
you
it's
so
about.
much.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Anything else you want to tell
Um,
everybody?
no, you guys can follow me on Instagram at I am, dot Nicole Gregory.
She
Same on TikTok, same
everywhere.
on same on
Yes.
Facebook. I just
Yes.
started the YouTube, but I will be looking for some men to help me with this docu series. It's very specific. So when I have all of my I's dotted, T's crossed for promotion and distribution. I'll be sure to let you guys know so you can shop that out. But it is going that project. I'm excited about that project because it's mine. Like
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's how I think men should be seen, black men should
Yes,
be seen.
I know they'll
So
love that.
yeah, I'm excited to work with different age groups out of different lifestyles to promote that. But otherwise, I want you guys to be ready for New York because that's what's coming up next. I'm out of here Wednesday. You know what I mean? And so I am so excited to take my audience with me. And if you want to ask questions during that process, I'll go live, I'll share photos, I'm going to
Sure,
do
go
all
live.
kind
We
of,
ain't doing nothing. Sure, go live.
I'm going to do
Cause you
all
know I'm
that.
gonna
So
be on
the
the scene. Like, who's she out there with? What she got on? Oh my God, it's a slate. Look at
honey,
her
the
hair.
dress is
She's
going to be
twirling and
dressy.
whirling.
The dress is going to be dressy. So yeah, that's how you can follow me, keep in touch with me. And for bookings, you want to hit EGO Entertainment, and they will get you in touch with my people to book me for speaking
Yes.
engagements and model walks or fashion shows or whatever.
All
So
right,
yeah.
my dear. Well, honey, you have said it all. And like I said, we are just going to be taking a back seat just to let you have your moment, your turn. And we're excited. And just to let you know, you are now a teacup officially. Anybody that's on the show becomes a teacup. So real cute,
Hey,
real cute. Like, so,
hell yeah, talk
yes,
about it.
honey, definitely know that we're locked in now. So
Yes, I so
go out there
appreciate
and
you.
kill it, kill it, kill it. Um, everybody, again, you can follow Miss Nicole Gregory any and everywhere. And definitely make sure that you lock in with her about these new projects that she has coming up because you're gonna love them. I know it. I'm gonna be locked in. That's just how we do.
Hmm,
Support
hmm,
is the biggest
hmm.
thing. And like I always say at the end of every show, make sure that you keep enough room in your teacups for new tea, honey, because you don't know who's gonna be on here with me. So laugh a lot, enjoy your Saturday, and peace and blessings. Bye.
Thank you, Lou.